Alright, hello everybody. I'm going to apologize for two things. One, starting so late today, about an hour. Second is the fan. It's doing that thing again where we were at like 30 degrees and now it's up to 60 again. So, and because everyone has their heat on, the apartment is now very warm. So it's a little rough. So now, whether or not we had the heat on or not, our apartment or our apartment unit would be warm. So the fan has to be on. Because it's probably right now like 70? 70 about? But yeah. It's only 60 right now, so it's not too warm. Like if I were to go outside right now, it feels so nice. It feels so refreshing. But inside, it's a pain. Though I will say, the couple of days it's been really cold, did not even feel it. I know for the first 2 or 3 years we were here. No, I think it was first 2 years actually. I think we were here. The heat in our unit wasn't working properly, so it was an absolute pain to live here during the winter. Oh, yes, hello Psychotastic, and hello everyone. Hello. Did my thing finally fucking update? I hate this. It now puts on my Discord that I went live 1 minute ago, and this stream was made 20 minutes ago. Which cat is it? Hello, Sailor. How are you? So, I downloaded the new. I could talk about this while I do this. Here, give me a second. I'll just boot it up and I'll start talking about it. Actually, while I'm booting it up, let me talk about it. So I downloaded the new Twitch thing, or not Twitch thing, VTuber Studio thing. Also, Psychotastic, how are you doing today? How is everyone doing? And while I wait for that answer, I downloaded the VTube Studio NVIDIA RTX thing because I have a 2070. I'm doing great being an adult. The fun stuff. Cat, what are you? Cat. So, friend, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, just I got some news today about possibly moving to like the next door unit. And I kind of don't want to move, but apparently the landlord's like, hey, it'd be great if you moved over there. So it has a dishwasher. Like, I'm not against the whole moving part. It was just so sudden. Like, hey, we're going to have you move over there. And I don't think they're going to upcharge us rents because there's a dishwasher. But probably in like 3-4 hours, I'm going to stop stream so I can talk to the landlord and be like, hey, what's the deal? Because as I've talked over the years, the apartment unit I live in is kind of rough. We had a leaking ceiling. Our pipes became clogged, not because of ourselves, but because our outdoor neighbor's kid put something in the toilet or the tub, I don't remember. And it managed to clog mine and the units over's pipes. So we got everyone else's water coming up from like our tub and toilet. Oh man, that was not a fun month. That was rough. Either way. We got black mold in the kitchen. Or kitchen cabinets. So under the sink essentially in the kitchen. And that was because of a leaky faucet or leaky pipes. We didn't know it was leaky. And because of the general color of the wood anyways, it was kind of hard to... I'm messing things up. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, also the rug. The rug's destroyed because of the whole plumbing problem. Yeah, we've just been very unlucky living on the bottom floor. Like, gradually it's gotten better, but, like, we've been screwed a few times because we lived on the bottom floor. And then, because of the virus, some things couldn't be fixed because, you know, you had to maintain distance, and it's a little hard to be in someone's apartment. Yeah, it was a lot of things. And, like, I understand, like, a lot of things going on, but man, whew, we went through a lot in this apartment. But yeah, so you get to move to a unit with a dishwasher, which I think is amazing. I've used the dishwasher once for 1 year I've used the dishwasher. My parents at their old place had a dishwasher. They never used it though. I think because they didn't know how to use it. And I'm going to drop that subject before I become very upset with them for not using it. But for the year I had the dishwasher at the old place I lived at, it was amazing. We loved it. It was really easy to use, pretty hassle-free. You know, just give your dishes a little pre-soak or whatever, lightly clean them, then bam, you put them in the dishwasher and get them all nice and clean. And like the only thing you had to do... No. So what me and my brother did was we'd lightly clean them, like get some of the harder stuff off, and then we could just put them in the dishwasher. And then afterwards, all you have to really do is just wipe them off. The reason why that happens, Psychotastic, is because people don't do the pre-wash. You know, I'm saying, why not just wash them right there and then? You could. Pre-wash. So pretty much what happens is after you're done with the plate, so this is pretty much after you use it, you run it under hot water and try to get some of the stickier stuff off that would, or just anything you can really off. Because the hot water should get rid of a lot of the stuff from the plate itself. And if there's some harder stuff on there, you just use a sponge, put some soap on it, rub it off. But most of the time, you are just good to, like, be done with the plates. And put it into the dishwasher. I always just like putting it under hot water. So that if anything wants to stick on there, you kind of get rid of it there and then. Because when you put things under hot water, they're not going to stick for long. Oh. It's like that thing where people let the dishes soak. What was it? It's where you have a bunch of dishes or whatever, and like you put some soap on there and then you blast it with some hot water, so then when you go back to clean for wash my dishes manually, it's faster. Yeah. Probably. I prefer the set and forget it kind of style. But yeah, the reason why Psychotastic is that you hear some people say that, like, oh, you still have to wash them afterwards, is because, like, they don't care what stuff is on the plate. Also, hello, Demon Sir. I'm stuck on this side today. YouTube, I understand. Is that they don't really care what's on the dish. They just kind of put it in there, and then it's like, oh no, this really hard stuff to get off is still on there because I didn't, one, A, use the right detergent, or B, didn't think that this would stick as hard. Yeah, so that's why, again. Oh, hello, heavy man. Yeah, it's the thing of like the dishwasher there is for the convenience sake. It's a luxury. That's all it is. Like the ability to just quickly rinse off your dish, put it in there, and when you have it full enough, you let it like run for like an hour, like an hour. I think I forget. It's been so long since I've had a dishwasher. And then like you can come back, do whatever, and then all you have to do is just like dry off the plates. But because of how washed dishwashers get, and if you leave them in for long enough, like maybe 20 minutes after they're done, they can dry themselves, but I'm pretty sure you still have to wipe them. Yeah. How's my day going? It's going pretty good. I'm participating in a game jam, but it's a weird one. I'm gonna try to be there for a couple hours today, tomorrow, and Sunday, but I don't know. It's weird. Apparently they got screwed over on a few things with that. Cats. Play nice. And now I'm just, I just realized I've been playing this whole time and I haven't been showing you. I knew I was going to fuck up something when I started talking. I knew I was going to fuck up something when I started talking. Oh, fucking talking about dishwashers. The bit was, I'm a bit dumb. Yeah. Xbox controller. What is wrong? Are you trying to tell me you have low battery despite being connected to a USB? And we both fucking know you're getting charged by it? AQ World? I think so. Why are you like this game? Or controller? So I have, I think, like, the Xbox One controller. It has two options. Battery or cable, it looks like. And for some reason, it did charge while charging. Yeah, it's not about AQ Worlds. Isn't that Adventure Quest Worlds? Isn't that like the, I think I've played it before. I don't think that's not the 3D one. I think the Adventure Quest 3D one is just called Adventure Quest 3D or something, or the MMO. Yeah, no, I've played those. I've played Dragon Fable, Adventure Quest. I think they had a Mecha Quest, but that one did not go for too long. No, there was like a space one they tried to do for Adventure Quest. Since my uncle and older brother played it. Yeah, those games are old. I was already ahead of my brother. And I'm gonna be like 30 in what, 5 years, I think? It's alright. if Jeremy Albertson can start his fucking YouTube career at the age of 27 and be the one to do like a bizarre baseball show of magicians versus clowns at the ripe age of 37, age doesn't really matter. And it kept like, oh well, you're getting old. What of it? Do something. Oh, look at all these young people succeeding. Oh, yeah, and Jeremy Albertson fucking did the doll show. That was amazing. I loved it. Hearing some of the backstory, what is it called? Behind the scenes stories was great. No one's gonna want me to wear like these shorts that we don't have. Jeremy, the people have voted for you to wear the khaki shorts. Shit. I just don't mean the same. Well, you'll technically never will be because he's older than you. Just like I am not in the same age range as my brother. Oh well. I mean, you're both in your teens technically at some points. Like I'm technically in the 20s of my brother as well. I forgot how old he is. I think he's like 28, 20 or 29. I forget. Yeah, ever since I've heard the story of Jerma, remember you comparing to consider, yeah, a few countries do. Some don't consider them adults until like 20. Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, ever since I heard the story of Jerma, I have stopped caring about when I hear, like, people younger than me have succeeded. What's one? Like, Sky Williams, he was able to retire by the age of, like, 20, 21, because his mom was, like, a marketing person, and essentially told her son how to, like, market himself on the internet. Jerma's 37 or 38, I forget. And, like, he didn't start YouTube until 27. And the reason he started YouTube was apparently because after he graduated, he was just kind of drifting. He didn't really have much to do. Apparently, one of the big things he did for money was being a wedding photographer. I don't know if that's what his major is in. That's just what he said he did. He was also a substitute teacher. But, like, yeah. And then another thing he did, because of that time he had that lull, he also started working out a lot. And, like, if you look back in his old YouTube videos, he's pretty big. Oh my gosh. I love videos like content creators from, like, when they first started. Because Mr. Beast, he had some videos talking about some of the mods he found. But one series I really liked from him was the ones where he was on Pokemon Showdown and he was playing on an NU team, so that's never used, I believe. That's never used. I think that was the team he used, is never used. And his team was pretty good. And like he'd show some of the matches he did, he'd explain his thought process. He'd show, I think he showed a few matches where he lost. He still wanted to explain like, oh yeah, like this is kind of where I messed up, you know, like I kind of thought the switch was going to be this, but in reality it was actually the other player outplayed me, thinking 2 moves ahead. I really like that. And then he had some commentary videos using Black Ops, I think. Yeah. And then of Jerma, the one video that made me chuckle just like 2 minutes ago was like a subscriber special where he started doing some reps. Reps for the subscribers. Oh, it was so funny. Like, I'm pretty sure if current Jerma looked at that right now, he'd die. He'd like shrivel up and die. He'd be like, no, don't. If you ever want to bully Jerma, just show him his older videos. And the thing is, you don't say, oh, it's bad. It's like, no, I love these videos. And that will kill him. That will actually kill that man. So I haven't been online for a couple days. That's because trying to remember. When was I last on? Like Monday or no, Tuesday. Yeah, this month has been a bit hectic. Thankfully, it's not the worst kind of hectic. It hasn't been like previous Octobers where it was just a pain in the ass. It's just been more busy than anything else. Like today, yeah, it's just been a lot of stuff going on. Today, I've decided another application for an internship. I already gave him my resume when I met some of the, what is the word? Recruiters. But I'm thinking I'm going to put in a formal one at the website. So they're already expecting me, but now they're just going to get, you know, a bit more on me. Then I have to go to the game jam. I have to talk to the landlord. The next week, I have to prepare for an exam. It's going to be on Wednesday. Yeah, this weekend is hectic. Like, I still need to draw for Fira's contest. That might have to be a next Thursday thing. If you don't know, Fira is doing in our contest. Oh, because of Pivot, I can do this actually. Wait, give me a second. Oh, Demon Zeri's not here. I'll still send it. Wait, no, I'll just send it in the Discord. And then because Pivot doesn't read Spanish, an English one was made, so this makes my life easier. Oh wait, no. Is there already an English one? Oh, I tweeted the right one. Perfect. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm still doing it right. Yeah. Drawing Fair will have to be next Thursday thing. I am a busy man. I am a busy, busy man. Despite how much time you see me playing PokeMMO in the last couple of days, I'm usually listening to something. I've been listening to a Python guide on the side. I even started to dabble with making my own chat box that gets the messages from YouTube and Twitch. I found something that works in Python. I might find something else, but I want to see if I can make it work in PyCharm or Python. And so all I'm doing is just looking into things. I played with the code a bit. I looked up a video to see how it works. Yes, psychotest. That's the reason I did that. One thing I need to do. So, like on Twitch and YouTube, you can pop out the window. So what I did was inspect elements, and like I briefly looked through that to give me an idea of like, you know, how are they doing this? What should it be like? Things like that. Like, is it just like what element is the chat going into? Like the element that has like the text going through it, you know, the chat. Like what kind of thing is that in HTML or whatever thing they're using? I did that yesterday morning. I need to go through it a bit more, but right now I'm just a little more focused on the game jam. For those who don't know, a game jam is where you try to make a game in 48 hours. And the one I'm participating in is that Drowsy? What does Drowsy give? Also, hello, Fiora. Drowsy, drowsy, drowsy. You give special defense. We are going to run away from this then. Hello, Mr. Supermodel. That is me. I am the supermodel. Is that supposed to be... And how are you doing, Fira? How are you doing today? Oh, hello, Coroner. Hello. Ah, you're at work to listen in. Alright. I am good. That is good. Why are drowsies appearing? Is it just because it's night? I thought I did this during night before. Yes, guys, you can all forewarn. I get it, I get it. Why do drowsies... Is it just because it's night? Huh. Let's do this one more time. Okay. We got what we needed. So, I've only done this a few times at this point, but I'm guessing... guessing the drowsies are low chances then. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I am doing EV training. Essentially, EV training is when you defeat a Pokemon, you get a certain you get a point. What that point goes towards is depending on the Pokemon. So Magnemite gives it towards special attack, and you're able to get to a maximum value of 252 in any stats. And just to simplify this, you can get 2 stats up to 252. If I wanted to spread those stats out, I could, but for most, pretty much for all Pokemon, you kind of just want to have it set to just 2 stats that you have those points set to. So 252. I am working right now to get my Alakazam as much special attack as he can get, which is 252. But these guys only give 1 a pop, so that's 3. I can do the Horde battles, which is like facing 3 Pokemon at the same time, only like 4 times before I have to heal. So it's a bit of a slow process. I think I might just head to the next... after I finish getting the 252 points, I will just head to the next gym with the team I have. The team on the right is not the team that I'm using. It's a mix match right now. The team right now I'm using for just general content you will see. And then after I get to a certain point, I will switch over to the other team. I am studying CSI. Crime Scene Investigation. I am studying CIS, Computer Information Systems. That's a lie. I'm Computer Application Development. I just fit very neatly into the CIS department. Yeah. I'm not going to be doing this the whole stream. I'm just grinding EV points. I love the 2 teams I've made on a whim to kind of just work. I wouldn't be able to tell you much about that for that career. Drowsy. Fun fact, in my area when Pokemon Go first came out, I don't know if this was a problem for anyone else at that time who has work. Not even the rich. Because the rich spend all their time working, so they're even richer. I think it might be just because it's night, so the drowsy are appearing more often. Also, when Pokemon Go first came out, there's nothing but like drowsies appearing in my area. So like a lot of people just had a bunch of drowsies they didn't want to do. Now, Coroner, I'm going to need you to clarify that a bit. Do you mean working 18 to 20 hours in 7 days, as in you worked only 20 hours in 7 days, or 18 to 20 hours every day for 7 days? I'm assuming every day? No. Not even firefighters do that. And they're supposed to be always ready. Yeah, it sounds like a nurse. Where you work and like you're on call, but they expect you to sleep in one of their one of the rooms they have. You get like 48 hours breaks between. Cat, we both know what you're doing is wrong. Yeah, pretty much nurse hours. Cat, why? Are you just attention seeking? Is that it? Is that why you jump where you're not meant to jump? Come on, cat. Are you gonna jump up on the table? Just so I'm like, oh wow, look, the cat. I love the work in education, but this is my biggest hesitation. Yeah. You were completely right to be hesitant on that fact. Well, that's pretty much the mentality of the nurse then, so I think you'll be fine. Let me put it simply, Corner. If you have that drive, and like your whole thing is, I want to help this person, I don't think you'll notice much that amount of time has passed. If anything, I think you would become so focused on that you would neglect that you need to sleep. Like, if there's work to be done, I could see you hyper focusing and not realize, like, hey, the reason I'm, like, maybe my hand's a bit shaky is because I need to take that break they're giving me. But when it comes to work/life balance, I can understand. But I'm pretty sure they'd have a system in place to at least give you a day or two off and have, like, someone else do the work. Like, I don't know how, like, the hiring thing is going on right now, if they have enough people to kind of have a good enough rotation system. But I'm pretty sure they give you time off, at least a day or two, after you did something like that, like working those 20 to 32 hours straight. I can understand the high turnover rate, but I think it's because the people have that mentality that you do, where you will just lose yourself into the work and forget the time has passed. Like, this is nothing compared to the work you're going to do or the work you have done. But I know that when I was programming, for one problem in one assignment I had, I lost 6 hours easily, and I didn't even realize it. Because I was constantly looking things up, I was trying things, and by the time I managed to get it done, it was 6 hours, and it didn't really feel like it. And you are someone I can see getting lost in the work and having that happen as well, if for a very long time. Yeah, Corner, at this point, the biggest thing to help you with that question would be to call up those places that have CSI departments and saying, hey, how's the schedule kind of look? What's kind of the idea? You know, do we have systems in place so that you aren't making someone work for like 48 hours straight? And if they do they get at least a day or two off? Like within the rules, it says you have to get this amount of time off before you're allowed back on. Like, at that point, that's something you'd have to ask of the place you're looking to join into. Because I know a few places are like that. Because when I was looking through various jobs back when I started in community college, there were places that, you know, you're expected to work this, but you have to get this off because of some rules and regulations that were either placed by the company or by law. That is something I do remember from back in those days when I was looking through those jobs. That's something I can see you getting over easily. And the reason why I say easily is because you know it's part of the job and you need to get to where you need to get to help people out. It's just that right now, you do not have the best teachers with you on how to drive. Yep. Practicing daily and having good people be with you when you drive. So I'm listening. Thanks, guys. You'll be fine. I'm trying to remember some of the jobs that did that. If you ever hear the audio cut off, it's because I'm checking something on another tab. That's the weird thing with this game, is that some sound effects you'll hear, despite being like in another window, I kind of expect it to be the thing of, oh, hey, you know, you either hear all of it or none of it. But no, you hear some sounds still, even when it's supposed to be completely mute or whatever. So, like right now, you don't hear the game at all. But if a fight were happening right now, so like, you know, the little introduction where the Pokemons play their their battle cries or whatever, you would hear that, but you wouldn't hear anything else. Don't know why, but not really a problem or anything. I just find it interesting. Yes. Hopefully over this weekend, because I need to do an assignment, but also need for game jam. It's just rough. It's rough being a college student, but also why we participating in these little events. I fucking hate it. Let's see how you're looking. Only 102. Oh, it's drowsies. It was alerted to Cadabra's Nightshade. Oh, so throughout my years of playing Pokemon, there's always been Pokemon that like, oh, I'd love to use that one, but I wouldn't use them in my playthroughs. So I'm kind of remedied that in like me playing this MMO, where I'm looking to play some of those Pokemon I have not used but have been really interested in using. Like Onix. Onix is a cool one. I kind of like their evolution Steelix. But just using Onix, like, to me, like, this is like one Pokemon I've always wanted to use as a kid. But I wouldn't. Because I forget the reason why. Like the Pokemon I'm training up right now, their name is Kadabra. I was always like, man, wouldn't it be cool to use that Pokemon? And then, no, I wouldn't. One, because the Pokemon was kind of hard to catch early on. And two, it was just kind of meh, you know? Like, this, like not meh, the Pokemon itself is meh. No, this Pokemon is really strong. It was just, I kind of get quicker and better options. And then I think most of the time I'd switch between different generations. So... Oh, that... Okay. I forgot the team I played when I played Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think I had a Charizard and a Pikachu, and I don't remember the rest. In Heart Gold, Soul Silver, this is the heartbreaking one. I was actually doing the thing of using a team that, like, a Pokemon that, like I said, oh, that'd be cool to use. Like, I actually really liked them. What happened was that I got to, like, the 5th gym battle. And I got a really good Furret. And Furret was my lead in this party. I was like, oh yeah, Furret's so strong. And like, I even took the time to like do this kind of training with them where like I got these points to make their stats go even higher. And like my Furret was amazing. It was so good. Like it wasn't like the most perfect Furret ever, but like he was doing really good for being like a very bad Pokemon. And I get to the 4th gym. I go in to fight the 4th gym leader. And my game crashes. Now remember, here's the little thing. I'm playing on a DS with the DS cartridge. Like, this is not me, like, saying, like, oh, no, physical hardware, physical cartridge. My game crashes. Like, it just stopped. And I go, what the hell just happened? I boot it back up. And I can move around in the area, but I can't do anything. If I try to fight the gym leader, my game crashes. If I try to leave the building, my game crashes. And I think that was my last experience with Pokemon. And that was 5 or 6 years ago, I think. So this definitely happened after the Pokemon Go craze. So it might be just 5 years, I think. Yeah, might be 5 years. But I was heartbroken because I love Furret, and like I got a really good Furret, had some great stats, got some good moves. I was making him work. Like Furret isn't bad in the sense that like he's atrocious. It's more of like he doesn't have anything really going for him. So that's kind of the problem, is that yeah, you could use them, but like even in the same type, so he's a normal type, even in the vein of normal types, there's Pokemon can do things a lot better than him. Yeah, no, I think I stopped playing Pokemon at that point when my game crashed and I couldn't do anything. And I think at one point when I tried booting it up later, it was just a black screen. But I was heartbroken. I had such a good Furret. My Furret was the top percentile of Furrets. Or whatever that fucking kid who wears shorts says. Yeah, no, that was rough. A little sad about it. A little sad. A lot of sad, actually. Yeah, I think that was my last experience playing Pokemon. I think I've played almost all Pokemon games except for Black and White and Black and White 2. Have not touched Sword and Shield. Probably not going to play the latest one. I think my brother will, though. I think he bought Sword and Shield but never played it. I feel like my brother played a ROM of a Pokemon game earlier this year. I forget which one. It might have been for Emerald. I forgot though. Or not a ROM. A mod. Thank you, mod. I never did play those two. X and Y. I will say, I think my one complaint, I have not played Sword or Shield, but Sun and Moon, holy crap, was Sun and Moon awful. Oh my. Now, say what you will about combat or what. The thing that killed it most for me was the amount of cutscenes in that game. Now, you're talking to someone who plays JRPGs and whatever. Yeah, cutscenes. Yeah. Wait, what? Mewtwo has been abandoned, is waiting for the next tree. Oh. Oh. We'll talk about that after. I'll explain what happened right there. Yeah, no. So I'm used to cutscenes. I'm kind of numb to them. Sometimes you get some hype things. Sometimes, it just kind of drags on. Sun and Moon's cutscenes I just couldn't stand them. They really killed it for me. And then I think Game Freak not making the games harder or making them easier. There's a satisfaction with overcoming a challenge. We don't want to make it bullshit hard. But there's a perfect example of this. Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, or Heart and Gold, Soul Silver. My brother loved Arceus. I know that much. He played that so much. Like, there was a point in time he dropped it for a month. Like, I don't remember seeing him play it at all. And then just one day, he's on the Switch. And I'm like, whoa, what are you playing? You got something new? I was like, no, just playing Arceus. I know I like that one. But yeah, no. Um, Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. The second gym leader, I believe. No, third gym leader, Whitney. Whitney had a Miltank. Miltank was an absolute wall. And it's kind of like the whole thing of like Dark Souls, where you were fighting against something that you thought was like impossible. Like, how can I learn this moveset? But when you beat them, the satisfaction was so fucking great. Also, Emerald. Emerald's the fucking greatest. I love Emerald. Emerald and Platinum are so good to me. Also, Fire Red. I have mixed feelings on that. Because I thought the islands were going to mean a bit more. The post-game islands. I wish they did more with that. It just felt weird to me, those islands. And how there wasn't much. Also, I probably should be covering up chat. Oh no, Fire Red Leaf Green's great. I like it. It's just that I don't like the post game where it's the islands, but there's not much there. Images. Is there a chat block? Oh, the Champion Gauntlet. There we go. Carrie Cruz did not want you to see the degeneracy that's going on in global chat. Ah, you never passed the league. Also, Psychotastic, can you really say why you don't know why you don't love that? Gary Oak. The ego on that man, and when he loses to you, he's like, whatever. I wasn't giving him my all. I just went easy on you. Gary motherfucking Oak is... I love him. He's so fucking good. A pompous asshole, and then when he loses, like... Yeah, I mean, I guess I wasn't putting my heart into it. What an ass, am I right? Oh, I love Black and White 2. The only... I love Black and White and Black and White 2 because... So I know more are going to love the game because of the sprite work. And from what I've heard from people, the story's really good. So I look forward to that. I think people... I forget which one N is from. He might be from the second one. Yeah, no, I'm wanting to see how the story is like for Black and White and Black and White 2. And I'm also looking forward to trying out the Pokemon for that reason, because again, I have never touched that generation at all. So that is like a whole new world to me. I barely know the areas in that game. I barely know the Pokemon. All I know is the amazing sprite work, and that I've heard good things about the story. You know, Fire Red and Leaf Green introduced a generation to Gary motherfucking Oak and him saying, "Smell you later." I'll always remember in the show when he whipped out his trainer case to show all the badges he got, and he got 10 badges. Just to flex on you, he got 10 badges in an 8-badge region. What a guy. And then in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you had Edgelord, who was like, yeah, I do crime. And sometimes I break the law. Isn't that doing crime? Yeah, I know what I said. You know why? Because you care about what I say. You listen to me. That's because you're weak. Power. Power's the only thing that matters. I do... Okay, Sun and Moon. The one thing I really do like is the interactions that happen way late in the game. I think even post-game, really. Just some of the conversations you get. I think that's pretty cool. And one of those conversations being Red and Blue, or Gary Oak and Red. Because, Red or Ash Ketchum, not really Ash Ketchum, because Ash Ketchum has not had the winning streak of Red. But Red, oh my gosh, he is the worst fucking wingman. Because all he does is stand there stoically. I don't remember if it's yellow, but I love that one Team Rocket guy that doesn't know that the team was cheated by the MC and doesn't know what to do with his life. Yeah, yeah, kid, I put up, this company, they didn't really pay me a salary, they gave me stock options, but, the company kind of went kapoots, and, I'm out $100,000, kid. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to do with my life. I could just see something like that. They didn't pay me. They gave me stock options, but now the company's gone. I do not remember that conversation, but that is dark, but very humorous. He doesn't know what to do now. It's like, I gave my life to the Rockets, but the Rockets gone. And I don't think the people like me because I'm with a group. He goes against the MC, I'm gonna fight you in the name of Team Rocket, and the MC tells him they're done. Oh. I do not remember that conversation. I'm gonna look that up right now if I can. Pokemon. I'll never forget because in Spanish he has like a USA accent. Not able to find it right now. Might just have to go through Pokemon Yellow or Fire Red again. Well, technically I am playing Fire Red right now, so I could try to see if I can find someone like that. We might find it because I'm going to go through the story in a bit. So if it's in Fire Red originally, it should still be in here. Because I don't think they changed a lot of the dialogue for NPCs. So we might be able to see it here. But if it's in yellow, then yeah, that's a different story. Also, sorry, I brushed up against the mic. I keep adjusting my chair. So yeah, if you ever hear the squeak, that's because I'm adjusting in the chair. Zen Headbutt. Kadabra. You are not a physical user. Oh, recover. We want this. Actually, why do we want recover? Let's get rid of... I kind of like... let's get rid of disable. Yes. Fire Red, Leaf Green, those are just good games. My only problems with those games is something that the game itself couldn't do, but that's because the team didn't do it at the time, was the physical and special split. Like, that's my big problem with Emerald and Fire Red and Leaf Green, is that they didn't implement that yet at that point. That would not be until Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum. Which sucks. It really sucks. But even... yeah. But despite that, like, that's something you can kind of ignore. That's something that, like, whenever I replay those games is in the back of my mind, but never comes to the forefront, is that the special physical split didn't happen yet. Like, other than that, no, they're fun. They're fun. Emerald's really good. I like that one. I don't care if it has a lot of water. I think it's fine. I kind of liked, to me, those long span of oceans where, you know, you had to surf, to me were kind of like just driving. Like, that's what it reminded me of, where I can kind of turn off my brain. You know, I had Pokemon that were strong enough where it's just like, if a wild encounter did happen, one tap a move, they're done. Because the water Pokemon weren't that strong. Like, I'm pretty sure they're 20 levels lower than you were supposed to be at that point. I thought diving was cool. I love the mystery of the Regirock, Registeel, Regice, where you could find some of the, like, these weird Morse code tablet things or whatever. I love Rayquaza. I thought he was really cool. I like this, like, this godlike being stopping two forces of nature. I love I like the tension when you go into the caves the first time. Even after the first time, the music still is pretty ominous. When you get either Kyogre or Groudon. Like, they make it very tense, and I love that. I only know the fake Pokemon now. I don't know if they really changed much. I just know that in my heart, I love the original because I just love pixel art. I just really do. Or pixel illustrations. Pixel games. Pixels that look like this. Like, that's the one big reason I love, the actual fake one. Oh, okay. Where it was like a modded game or whatever, someone made their own, I forget. Back out. Okay. I always remember hearing rumors of that kind of game back in the day. I haven't really played any of those. Like, all I've played is, like, the modded versions of, like, base games. I played it for like 20 minutes. That just reminds me of the video that JonTron did on Pokemon games, or third-party Pokemon games. Whew, that was an interesting one. Oh yeah, the Corgi. Ultra Beasts were cool. Again, I think some of the best stuff in Sun and Moon was in the post game, but that meant you had to go through the main game, which, if you skip most of the cutscenes, it's not that big of an issue. Wait, can you skip those cutscenes? I don't know. If you're watching a show or something while you're playing that, it's not that hard. But no, post game for Sun and Moon is pretty good. I remember my brother bought Ultra Sun and Moon, and like he got like a week or two after I beat Sun, and I was just like, yeah, I'll play it. And then I remember the cutscene was like, I'm sorry, brother, I can't do this. Because that would mean you have a time machine, and don't think you have any of those. Like, I can't take the dialogue off my brain. Sun and Moon was rough. I just wish I played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire instead of playing Sun and Moon. But I did not have that luck, because I played Sun and Moon, and then after that I played... No, wait. Did I play Sun and Moon after playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver? I think that's what happened, actually. Okay, so I did play a Pokemon game afterwards. Okay. Sun and Moon is fine. It's just that the cutscenes suck. Or the dialogue, as Psychotastic puts it. Because of, oh boy, do they say things. The words come out of those people. Why are words allowed to come out of that mouth of yours? The wise words of JonTron. I forgot what video it was, where he gets actually upset that some person has the right to speak. Why are words allowed to come out of that? Out of you? Oh, that's... No. Yeah, Sun and Moon's rough. I wish it was better. I wish Game Freak wanted to do better, but they don't. They've proven they can do better, but they actively choose not to. Let's see. Let's see. I forgot Sun and Moon existed. I can't believe like it went that deep into my mind of just like forgetting that existed. Psychotastic, why don't you play the MMO then? It has 4 of them. You can't be wrong then. I don't know. I think the only way... I think at this point to pick... I think at this point to pick a quote-unquote... I always end up with a league of 3 Pokemon. That's not bad. Like, yes, the ideal is like 6 Pokemons, but like as long as the 3 are pretty well leveled, it kind of doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to tell you my favorite story of Pokemon. Alright? I'm going to tell you my favorite one. I need to get a picture real quick. I need you to see the Pokemon that I soloed the league with. It was ridiculous. Pokemon... It's fairy. Was it you? I think it was you. Florgus, okay. So I need 2 pictures for this. Alright, so I need to go to General, YouTube, OBS material. And then get this piece of shit. I'm gonna do this real quick while this goes. Alright. No, this is... yeah, that's perfect, actually. He doesn't deserve to be in high res. Alright, we can get rid of that one. So I'll put... Oh, some of them are still alive. Okay. Alright. I'm assuming most of you know who this is. It's the cool Lucario, you know, it's a fighting steel type. It's the cool dog Pokemon. It's the Pokemon, you know, that, like, Game Freak has been using to market themselves or whatever besides Pikachu. The cooler Sonic, thank you. And this is Marsh from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. He is not a Pokemon, but we still appreciate him anyways. In fact, we appreciate him even more because he's not. Alright. This is Florgus. Florgus is a Pokemon that came out with X and Y. It was like the 3rd evolution to a fairy Pokemon you can get at like the first town or whatever. First or second town. Now, my brother had X and Y. He beat the game. And he had Lucario. And he had Florgus. The flower Pokemon right here. That's a fairy type. Now, what happened was that my brother kind of dropped the game. And I was like, hey, you mind if I like train up some of the Pokemon to see how they would work in this game? And he goes, yeah, sure. So I decide to go to Elite Four to make some like quick money, but also like, you know, EXP share to get some of the Pokemon stronger. And in this game, they introduced Mega Evolutions. It's like, oh my gosh, Lucario, he's so cool. Oh my gosh. We're going to put the Mega Stone on him, and he's going to be so cool. I go to Elite Four, and like, I put on the quote-unquote competitive moves on Lucario to give him good coverage and all that shit. Florgus stayed the same. Florgus, like, whatever move my brother put on her, That's what stayed. Or Florges on him. Blech. Whatever he had on Florges, that's what Florges had. Now, I went up against the first Elite Four member. Now, you're going to be like, okay, Rikku, this doesn't sound too bad. I need you to understand this part. There's some more context. The only two Pokemons that were actually leveled when I went to Elite Four was Lucario and Florges. The other four were Pokemon I was trying to train with EXP share. I don't remember who I fought first. But I brought out Lucario. I was like, alright, Lucario, do your thing. Oh, these moves are strong against these Pokemon. You should be able to easily wipe the... Lucario fucking dies in like 2 turns. And he's hitting super effective moves on these Pokemon. Nah, he's dead. You know what Florges does? I bring out Florges like, oh, well, I guess I'm fucked. Florges sweeps the floor with the four Elite Fours, wipes the floor with them, and takes on the champ, only going down once. And I bring them back, and they just finish the fight. Every time I brought back Lucario, he fucking died in a turn or two. And after that, I've hated Lucario. I do not understand how they are a meta pick, besides just being cool and the idea that people will make it work even if it sucks. But this fairy Pokemon, no hype, nothing. Just the third evolution of a Pokemon you get real early. Wipe the fucking floor with the Elite Four, even with moves that were not very effective. Did not have a Mega Evolution, nothing. Just was itself. I've hated Lucario ever since. And this was like 2016, 2017. I know I started living with my brother when I did this. And I told my brother this, and he was like, I told you, Rikku. Fairy types all the way. They're just the best. He was right. And because of that, it's only emboldened his stance on just being like a fairy type trainer. Like, even in Magic the Gathering, like, some of his main decks revolve around fairies. But yeah, Lucario, absolute trash. Why do you want them? Literally send them to the dumpster. Florges, MVP, underdog. No one sees it coming. Your ass is about to be blown out. Fuck you. It doesn't matter if they're meta. They're gonna beat you. Oh, but Lucario, Mega Stone, Bullet Fist, Power Up Punch, Drain Punch, High Jump Kick. Oh, so good. And the stat bits, nah, don't care. Florges would actually destroy them any day of the week. But Steel super effective against Fairy, I'm pretty sure. Don't care. This Fairy type that no one hyped up took down the Elite Four pretty much single-handedly. Lucario kept dying like the bitch he was. The amount of hate I have for Lucario after that whole incident is a lot bigger than it should be. But, fuck him. So yeah, Psychotastic. You going to the League of only 3 Pokemon, I did it with 1. You'll be fine. That's the moral of the story. And remind you, this was a Pokemon that I only knew 1 of how to use of. And that was Lucario. And he fucking died like the bitch he was. This Pokemon, didn't know how to use them. 1. Swept. This was the Jeb Bush of Pokemon X and Y, where they got all the electoral votes of America and became super president. Was thanks to a high school guy, but the 3DS battery died at the last fight. Oof. Oof. Yeah. That That hurts. I will say, one quality of life that I really liked that they added later on was showing what moves were effective and what moves weren't against your opponents. Because it's never fun playing the guessing game in front, in the middle of an important match. That is one quality of life I really do appreciate that they added, because now there's so many Pokemon, it's like, can you just tell me what's effective, please? I don't want to play the guessing game right now. I value my sanity a bit too much. And the only reason you don't see under the moves if it's super effective is because it's multi-battle. And you technically choose, not technically, it is how it is. You choose the move before you hit them, so if it was only against one Magnemite, you'd see, oh, this move's super effective, and then you'd actually select them. I just realized that's just a weird system. But doing it the other way doesn't make much sense either. Okay, either way. Oh, I do have to mention this as well. I had limited healing items when I went against the Elite Four. Like, Ennis literally performed an underdog story. I fucking love, or not Ennis. That Ennis was the name that my brother gave to Florgus, which was the name of a character from Baccano. Which is the name of a character from Baccano. Why do I feel like I fucked up that sentence somehow? Okay, it's been an hour and a half of EV trading. I know I've been just talking about whatever, but I think we should actually do some things in this game that aren't this. So this is the last one, and then I'm just gonna start doing gyms. And I'll show you the team I've been running with. Oh, I mean, this will be the last one, this set of horde encounters. So like I have another two after this one, and then I go to the Pokemon Center, and then we'll switch out the team I currently have. Thunderwave doesn't work on rocks, you idiot. I'm a smart man. I'm better than an AI. I don't care if an AI computer can beat me at chess. I can beat them at Pokemon. But yeah, for picking the quote-unquote right Pokemon, I would honestly just pull up, like, the dictionary or the Pokédex of all the Pokemons, have them kind of sorted out by generation, and see which one have the ones you most like to use or, like, look cool to you. Things like that. Figure out about one in the game you can get them. And then, if it's really, like, late in the game you're able to get them, like, check if there's other Pokemons along the way. It's like, oh, you know, I wouldn't actually mind using that. Like, that tied me over until I got this one Pokemon. I'd say that's probably the best way to do it. Is just finding Pokemon you'd be interested in. because that is one thing that kind of held me back from Black and White, was that there wasn't a lot of Pokemon that kind of interested me. But now, as a refined gentleman, there's plenty of Pokemon that I would love to use, like the ice cream Pokemon, and the keychain, and the literal sword and shield Pokemon. Alright, I think that's all my sweet cents. Alright, we're gonna start doing gyms now. And I will show you the teams that I have been using pretty much for the most of this game. So, because I like to be a little extra, as you guys know. Put that away, put that away, put that away. Man, Pikachu, you are really under-leveled right now. I apologize, but I'm not going to do anything to fix it. Should I train up a Magikarp? Oh, you have all... Ooh. Oh, you're a bit quirky, Eevee. I already have a water type. So essentially right now, these four are my main Pokemon, because I kind of left Pikachu, Dugtrio, and Mankey kind of in the dust. Kind of do want a special fire type Tacker, but I don't want to train them up. Alright, but yeah, no. So, we got Onix. We got Blastoise. We got Furt. And we got Beedrill. These are the Pokemon that I've had since the beginning, actually. Yeah, these were... So, the Onix came after the first gym. These three I've had since the start. But these have essentially been the core units. Pikachu was also one I picked up at the start, but Pikachu's a bit eh. I like Beedrill despite how iffy he can be as an attacker. And then, yeah, I kind of do want a fire type. Yeah. Maybe I'll make Eevee into Flareon. No. Alright. I need my flying unit. Yep, so there is technically one more Pokemon to the team. It is just this big bird thing. Beautiful. I love it. It's so big. Oh. Because I want this to be official, I need you to look at this. Please look at this. It's official. I am Supermodel Rikku. I just want people to know that. So, you're maxed EV trained now? Yes, 252, 252. You still need special training. Man, I wish I knew how to build teams. Alright. So technically I have 4 here. Okay. Okay. I need... Let's just do some content. Hello, what are you? Where's the special Pokemon? Excuse me? Oh yeah, that's something I could do. I could rematch some of the trainers. So that's something you can do in this game is you can battle again the trainers you've already beaten. That helps pretty much just get you some money. So that is something I do like about this. So if you want to farm some money, you just have to wait like 6 hours, I think, for normal trainers, 18 for gym leaders, and 72 hours for Elite Four. Okay, I don't know where this Pokemon is. I'm just gonna do this. I've done enough stalling. Alright, and gym is right there, so I could have just gone to the left. Ah yes, the invisible walls. Hello. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon. Do you understand this? Pokemon's about strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. I'm going to destroy you. And I'm going to laugh. Oh no. Poison. My one weakness. Oh no. Oh no. Now, Beedrill, what do you suppose your mistake in all this was? That's right, making it last longer than it needed to. Why would you do this to yourself? Why would... What extraordinary? Man, I wish I had a fire type. Too bad I don't have the patience to level. I have the patience to EV train, but not the patience to level. Yo, champ in the making. Might just use Blastoise instead. You're a magician and now you're a ninja. I appreciate that. But you're also a juggler. Right. Oh, I'd bite. Oh. Please tell me you have an eject button. Almost said he didn't have an inject button. Oh, iron defense. No. As much as I'd love more defense, I don't want to use it as a skill. Oh, yeah, Thunder Punch. Very interesting. How much damage is that going to do? Not that bad, actually. How much does Surf do? Not that much, eh. So he's going to take 2 bites, 2 Surfs. Eh. Let's see. Furt, how are you doing? How are you gonna do in all of this? Oh, because you use a status move. Okay. Now, Haunter. I forget, what gym is this? Is this the poison or like... Yeah, this is like the poison gym, I think. I'm pretty sure everything's strong against poison. Onyx is a good one, but I think a lot of them are going to have counters to rock. Ninja have a long history of using animals. Yeah, I can see that. Tamer Edgar. Okay, yeah, this is the poison gym. I should just be able to beat this. Okay, that just means I'm just going to use Surf then. Alright. I should get a Pokemon of Poison Heal. I'm reminded of a musical right now. It was about Jafar and how he wanted to actually help the city. But, like, Aladdin was like a sociopath who happened to get the genie. Forgot why we watched that. I don't remember. I want to go for it. Commit. One hit, please. I'm just too good for this game. Awoo? Why are you awooing? Well, I think he stared too long into the abyss. For now, he has become a part of it. Do I... yeah. I might lose this first one, but let's see. Show you the true terrors. It's a ninja master. Poison brings down steady doom. Sleep renders foes helpless. Despair to the creeping horror of okay, so this is the poison gym. Got it. I'm gonna do something. Because I know he's going to throw Toxic out in the first turn. Yep. This is where if I had a Pokemon that knew Taunt, Muck would be fucked. Oh, I can only put Stealth Rocks down once in this game? Okay. Alright, I wouldn't have wasted that turn if I knew that then. Okay. Because I just recently got Stealth Rocks and I haven't used it before. I should be able to get this. Oh, no. I know Beedrill's gonna outspeed them, but yeah, I'll put up Beedrill. Because they should be bug poison, so it shouldn't be that bad. Is Muck your premier Pokemon? Is that why you used? Okay, so if Muck comes out, I can assume that's the main Pokemon. This is where I might be a little screwed because of Crow. Oof. One hit, alright. You should live, yeah. Crobat's really fast. Then I don't really have speed on my Furt. No, I do actually. I have a bit. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Okay, yeah. This would have gone better if I knew I could only put down Stealth Rocks once. Yeah, of course they know Mega Drain. That makes sense. Really? I accidentally picked the wrong move. I meant to use Fly. Alright, we lost this. That's fine. Okay. That's fine, then we lost. Alright, so... we're gonna do this. I'm gonna bring a zoom rail. You can just barely see where the invisible wall is. Yeah, we're gonna keep Onyx first. We're going to use Stealth Rocks because Stealth Rocks is going to be good against most of the Pokemon he's going to send out. He sent out Venomoth first. Fuck. You're not going to live this, are you? Nope. Ah, there goes that. I should have switched out. You know Psychic. That makes sense, actually, with Venomoth. Might as well keep in a zoom reel for as long as I can. Wheezing. That's going to do a lot of damage because I'm already poisoned. Yep, they go down. Beedrill. Yeah, Beedrill's not gonna have many good options against Muck. Muck is gonna get healed in this, I know it. Wait, why are you using Shadow Ball? I have 34 health. Wait. I'll heal up Beedrill. Yeah, I'll just heal a Beedrill. If Muck has no good options against Beedrill, why take out Beedrill then? Yeah, because they're poisoned, so it's not going to do much damage. I was like, what? About 15, I think? Okay, Crobat's the one that's going to sweep. Let's have Beedrill go down. Yeah. That's fine. Blastoise comes out. And we're just going to keep surfing. Fuck your Citrus Berry. And then this might do a lot. Ooh. That is unfortunate. We could have killed if Blastoise was a little stronger, and then they wouldn't have been able to get off their heal. But I know in this turn I'm going to be safe to do whatever I want. Yeah, because they're going to use Hyper Potion. They have over 200 health, okay. Oof. For can you kill? You can't miss. And he missed. Alright, I know what we can do. We can revive Beedrill and we should be fine. And then you're down because that's super effective against grass. Oh, you live! Heal up Beedrill a bit then. Oh yeah, I remember when I started playing this, it was like, so you're doing a Nuzlocke? Are you going to do a Nuzlocke? And I was like, no. I'm not going to do a Nuzlocke. Could I? Maybe. I don't know how far we get, but I could. Alright, Beedrill, clean it up. Let's see, that is 23 damage. But special defense fell. But then again, that Beedrill's special defense is actually pretty high. So long as they don't get a crit. Nope. Yay! The Soul Badge. Does it answer your Pokemon? Oh, okay. This is something I should look up. When you get a badge, how much does your defense actually go up? TM6. Toxic. Secret technique dating back some 400 years. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put away Focus. There we go. I'm gonna put away Azumarill. So now we can serve. That opens up quite a few options, actually. I can't. That's Tentacruels, though. Shockwave? I think Shockwave and then Pikachu, maybe? If I could one-hit kill them, that's fine. Actually, since we're going down there, I might as well bring out Pikachu. Because he is the only Thunder type I have. Because I have neglected Pikachu hard. Oof. The only thing you got going for you is speed, my guy. Alright, I guess this is Pikachu's time to shine. Yeah, Pikachu, you got this. Do it. He actually did it. Okay. I guess Pikachu's just going to have a bunch of special defense now. Why'd I use Slam? Why am I like this? I wasn't even allowed to take a step. I just need to get to Cinnabar Island, that's it. Where's the 6th gym again? Is the fire gym the 6th gym? Or is that the psychic gym? I know 8th gym is Giovanni, but I always forget if the 6th gym is the fire one or it's the psychic one. Actually, wait. You know what? Let's make Pikachu's a little life easier if we can. I do like the surfing music. I like that a lot. I don't care for the bike music. The area music for Kanto, you know, it's whatever. But I do like the surfing music. I like Hoenn's ones especially. The do 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 do. Something like that. Yeah, 8,000, we'll take that. And then we'll give it to Pikachu. And then... give to Pikachu. Upgrade. I want to give that to Onyx. Yeah, that'll do. And then use fly. We're gonna go over here. I can't believe Mewtwo. Okay. Oh, I never explained that. Mewtwo. So there's only one of each legendary in this game. It's like there's one Mewtwo, there's one like Ho-Ho, there's one Kyogre, there's one Dialga, and the player that has it cannot lose a match against another player except through PvP. But yeah, in the world, if you have a legendary, you have to accept all battles from all other trainers. So, like, if I go up to someone, you know, they're allowed to say, hey, I don't want a duel, if I challenge them to a duel. If you have a legendary, you don't get that privilege. And if you're logged off for a certain amount of time from the game, like, let's say you're gone for a week. I don't know the exact time, but let's say a week. You lose that legendary Pokemon, and it's back in the wild. So I think that's really cool, where it's like, hey, you got the legendary. You're not going to lose now, are you? So essentially Pikachu now is 80 in both attack and special attack. How much will that help them? Hopefully a lot, because oh boy, they're screwed if it doesn't. I think they'll be fine, actually. It just sucks that they're about to get a bunch of special defense. I don't know if it's as fun for you guys to watch, but I am enjoying myself playing Pokemon. It feels so good. I mentioned this on Discord, but it is nice to have just a plethora of games right now that I look forward to playing. Like, One Step From Eden, that's just a fun, like, hey, I feel like doing a run or two, let's play that. I have White Knight Chronicles 2, which is my favorite shitty game. That's always a blast. And now I have this. Yeah, no, it's just a lot of fun. Also, Fallout 4. I'm probably going to use November, as I did last year, I think, as an extension of October. So we'll do Fallout 4 into November, because we have not gotten much of a chance to play that. Let me change your moves. Summary. Oof. I think the whole ensuing song is different. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, no, it's different. I should really go against these trainers because money is always nice to have. But right now I just want to get to the island. So these tentacles give special defense, which is what I want to give to my Miltank, which is going to be my special defense wall. Because Aggron's going to be my physical wall. I don't remember the encounter rate being this high. Was it this bad for Kanto? I know in Hoenn it was reasonable. I won't say perfect, but I'll say it was reasonable. This one just seems ludicrous. Or is it just because Pikachu's weak and he's in the lead? Oh, that's a horde. I want to send in Onyx. The problem is I'm pretty sure some of them know water moves. Let's try Blastoise. Blastoise, how is your surf on them? Does it do reduced damage? Yep. But they're water poison, right? What is Tentacruel, actually? So they are weak against ground, electric, and psychic. Okay, counter rate's absurd. And their special defense is high. Holy crap. It's one of the best. Oh, I didn't need to use repel. I was right by the island. Why am I like this? Alright, Pokemon. Wait a minute. Whoa. Can I go to an easier one? I'm sorry, Pikachu, but you're going to have to learn how to use special defense. Actually, wait. Oh yeah, your special attack's actually pretty good. You just have no defense, though. Alright, let me pull out the Pokemon. I'm going to do a test real quick. If Blastoise were to get a lot of EVs into special defense, I would not be opposed to that. And then, is this Tentacle? Yes! Okay. Interesting that they suggested the place... Oh, but they're level 30. Ooh, okay, okay. They are high level. Okay. You know, Blastoise should learn actually a ground move. I just don't want to. I just don't want to use money on Earthquake. Actually, can Blastoise learn Muddy Water? No. So Earthquake's actually okay. I will buy Earthquake then, because I do not mind Blastoise becoming my special tank for my normal-ish playthrough. Okay, that's pretty expensive. Where can I buy Earthquake myself? I have to spend 30,000 Pokemon money for this. So, guys, did you know you can get money by rebattling trainers? So we might have to do that. Yeah. 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 Yeah, spend money to make money, you know what I'm saying? I wish it wasn't that way. There's a lot of good TMs here. Oh, U-turn would actually be really good on a on Beedrill. Can't. What? You Sailor, you're so weird, you know that? I will buy Earthquake for half my money, and I'll do it with a smile. In all honesty, this is worth it because if a Thunder type ever comes in, Earthquake, they're dead. All right. So now we have our option to go against. Okay, thank goodness. They actually do take twice as much damage from ground. Okay. And then this is special defense, so we do this, we do this. Yeah. Let's do some content. I'm going back to EV training. We did content. Get off my back. I don't think you're going to live through the earthquake. It is. What do you call a group of tentacles? I'm trying to think. Some live. That is something we cannot have. Okay, Blaster needs to get a bit stronger. Okay, so your special attack... Your attack and special attack are not too different, actually. I think I might just bulk them up with special defense, because I don't have a special defense wall. But then again, if things go kind of the way I'm thinking they're going to go, I should be off this team that I have in, like, one gym about. Because I'm going to do a lot of grinding off. It's not even... Okay, I don't even know if I'm going to be streaming this again. I don't. I'd love to. I just don't know if I will, though. Because that's who I am. Me as a person. We were supposed to do Fallout 4. And what did we do? Power Wash Simulator. Sayla, how you doing? See, Sayla, because this is a game where I can manage the game easily with one hand, I can pick you up. Ugh. Come here. You're so adorable. Oh, it's just Duolingo. Okay. I thought I got like an important message or something, because that was not a notification sound I was used to. So Sayla, how you doing? Ah. Okay. Come on. There you go. Don't need your paw on the cable. Yeah, I can actually do this one game with one hand. So Sayla's in my left hand right now. I'm holding her like a baby. She's kind of looking at the couch right now. She doesn't want to be held like a baby. That's what she gets. You get what you fucking deserve, cat. You calico cat, you. Why don't you have different color beans, huh? They're all the same. No, wait. No, they're different colors. Some of them are kind of light purplish? No, they're the same color. I am now looking at my cat's toe beans. Give me a second. This is important stuff I'm doing. Okay, you don't mind when I look at your front paws. I know you don't like it when I look at your foot paws. Yeah, it's just us. Just us. It's just a bunch of guys. No need to be scared. Just a bunch of, guys. I think our chill beams are actually different color, but I can't tell because the light is reflecting off the screen. Okay, you want down? Okay. So, cat, how you doing? You enjoy being a cat? Do you even know you're a cat? Do you understand the concept of cat? Oh, shit. I will pick you up again, cat. Don't think I won't. I'm not scared. You're scared. Oh, nice. R bark. Do you give? Do you actually give attack? If you do, I'll love you. You do! And that's our Route 23. Wait, why do I care? Wait, why do I care about attack? No, I'm looking for special attack, that's right. See, did you hear that? Where even if the game is not kind of tapped into, you can still hear the noises. Very interesting. Very interesting. Voltorb, what do you do? If you give me what I want, I'll be very happy. No, you give... It's not bad, actually. Depends on what your friends give. What does Pikachu give? I'm pretty sure it's special attack. No, it gives 2 speed. Am I going to get a 2 for 1? I am going to get a 2 for 1 special. Axa, I'm sorry to say, that is only something Tier 3 OnlyFans members are allowed to say to me. But I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to kick you out of here. You do not get that privilege or no right. You actually have to pay for that. I'm sorry. If you want the goods, you gotta pay for the goods. You know what I'm saying? Kids don't understand these days. They think they can just sugar talk anyone. But how are you gonna sugar talk someone if you don't got the dough? It's sad, really. You know, back in my day, we used to get a livable wage to have people talk like that to us. What now? What do we get? Fuck all. People just come in and say that shit. What's that supposed to do for me? Where's my incentive? All right? You used to have to call someone, pay money so you could say things like that. Now anyone can just do it. It's a lost art. It's a lost medium. All right? And that's the bullshit part. I want to be paid for the goods and services I deliver. No. No. Can't do that. No. Just anyone can say that shit. Now you getting paid for it. It's things like this that make me, consider, you know what? Maybe I should have chosen a different path in life. Maybe I should have stuck to the phone, where you had to call, to pay, to have dirty talk. No, I chose this instead because this is more respectable. How? I'm still getting fucked. I'm just not being paid. I know, kid, I know. Your cries do not go on deaf ears. I know the struggle it is to be in this field. Okay, so I'm probably going to end stream after these next few sets. It's like next 3 or 4 battles. And then I'm going to go have a talk with my landlord about the whole moving thing. Because it seemed like they had it set in stone. The idea was only mentioned to us a few weeks ago. So, just want to make sure we're all on the same page. Because remember, communication is important. So, you don't want any, misunderstandings or anything. Just get everything cleared up, figure out what's going on, what to expect for the timeline, for the move and all of that. Because we're literally just, moving over, maybe, 10 meters. It's not that far. And it's on the same floor, too. But I still want to know what they were kind of hoping for how soon we can move out. And then, how soon they expect that other room to be done. Because it seemed like they said a few things to be done. Oh, boy. Ugh. I just remembered something from the Venture Bros. Oh my gosh. That show is so fucking good. I just wish my brother didn't rewatch it every other month. It's either that or Futurama. No. Ever since we got the Simpsons DVDs, he stopped rewatching those so consistently. I think it has been a few good months since he's watched Futurama or Venture Bros. Because now we're going through the original 8 seasons of Simpsons. And I think he's up to season 6 now. I should be able to do one more set of tentacruels before my health gets a little too low for comfort. Let's see. Nice. Alright, so what are you up for EVs now? Okay, you're up to 45. Okay, so we haven't done that much then. Alright, so I'm going to heal up real quick and I'm going to get out of the Pokemon Center. Alright. With that, I'm going to end stream here. I'm probably not even going to put up the see you next time screen. And I'm going to go get ready to see the landlord. And hopefully get all that cleared up. And hopefully I'll be back on Monday. I don't know. Again, this month has been very hectic. So we will see. And yeah. Thank you all for coming. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.